Okay, so this is my latest project. This is a rocket styled from a World War II fighter plane, with a little bit of a sci-fi twist. These are the exhaust ports, just like they had in World War II. You can see them from the side, the way they came out of the engine. Painted with a insignia of my own making. I thought that looked like something you'd put on a experimental rocket from the time. The top of this is a bomb. It was a decommissioned bomb, all the way from this point up. Now the legs are actually exhaust tubing. The bend is 5-inch tubing from a truck, molded with wood into the metal body. And the legs also have wood in them, in between aluminum discs, which I made all of those. And this is my favorite part, is the engine. A lot of vacuum tubes. I bought a bunch online. There's about 20 in this thing, and I got wiring. All the wiring in between there is actual old wiring from the 20s, 30s, possibly 40s. The vacuum tubes are all 30s and 40s, so it's kind of period correct, I guess. And these aluminum discs, I had found a guy in town who has a water cutter, and he cut discs in descending size from 11 2/3 all the way down to 8 inches. But the coolest part is in between, excuse me, there's glass tubes filled with glass rods inside. And as you can see, as you go down to the bottom, there is a cord, and it's an old style cord. It's actually braided. It's new, but it's very much vintage look. And then you can see the plug is a very old style, period correct, vintage plug, which comes out of the bottom of it. Now, the old planes, they would paint checkerboard patterns on the nose cones. So that's where that comes from. It's sort of a period correct styling too. I'm going to try to pause the video and kill the light so you can actually see the glass rods light up. Inside of that checkerboard cone are 3 lights, and they shine up through the glass rods. Yeah, it's kind of a cool effect, especially at night. But I think it turned out okay. I think it turned out good. It's got a nice patina to it. Looks like it's old, maybe just recently discovered. I like the mix of the piston-driven engine combined with whatever the hell that is down there. Some type of sci-fi thing that's too far beyond you and I to understand, I guess. So I'm going to try to pause, and I'm going to try to light it up for you. Okay, so you can see now that it's lit up. It glows. Looks like the engine's firing up, and God knows what's going to happen now. But as you can see, I'm going to let you see the mirror. It gives you a better view of what it looks like. You can see the green and the blue glass that I used. It gives off a nice glow. So this is just one great big nightlight. This whole rocket. Probably a bit much for a nightlight, but it was fun to imagine. Difficult to build, but kind of happy with the results. In the background, you can see the old rocket. It's going to be retooled. Was never quite happy with the way that finished off, so I have a different idea. It might become a Japanese fighter plane rocket to complement my American. Might have to do a German one then too, but anyhow, I hope you like.